Look who's headed back to work after being off for 2 weeks, right? Your girl's headed back to work this morning, and I just had a little message for you that I was just thinking about, excuse me. I think that sometimes people expect you to be there for them, even when they know that you're going through things, because you're known to be the stronger person. And even though it seems like so easy to comprehend, you can't be there for other people if you're not there for yourself. You have to show up for yourself. It's something you have to do. You sometimes have to set boundaries with people who have the expectation that you're always going to be there no matter what. Even if she's not feeling well, even if she is always there for me, I'm just going to let her, take on my burdens too. And we got to stop that as people. We have to stop that as people, because sometimes you do so much for people. It doesn't have to be financially. It could be just listening to them mentally when you're not mentally in the right space yourself. And you take on all these other people's burdens, and you take on their attitudes, and you take on their problems. And then you get to a point where, yes, you may be the stronger person, but you're going to explode. You're literally going to explode. You're not meant to carry the weight of the world on yourself, no matter how strong of a person that you are. You're just not meant to do that. It could be a sibling, it could be your child, it could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your boss, it could be anybody. This relates to anybody, but everybody has a breaking point. You feel me? Like, everybody has a breaking point in life, and you have to start showing up for yourself more, especially and I don't want to say this world that we live in, because every generation says that, but like, for instance, I voted yesterday, right? I have seen so many people try to sway my vote on who I should vote for and why I should vote for this person and why I should vote for that person. And that's great that you're giving all that energy, because you're passionate. You're passionate about whoever you voted for. But my thing is, each individual that can legally register to vote and that has voted should be able to make that determination on their own. Seriously, I don't dislike anyone because of who their Democratic or Republican Party is. I don't even think I am a party. Seriously, I don't. I think that I assess and then pretty much go from there. And that's my right. And that's your right. But for people to be so-called friends and then arguing over who you voted for and why are you not this and why are you not that, maybe you should just assess your whole circle. That's just one pressure that I'm saying that someone told me that they had this week, right? I had the nastiest migraine and sinus infection, if you've been watching my previous videos, this week. And things at work came up, and I had to be strong for other people, even though I'm mentally just not there. I'm not there right now, and I'm heading back to work after 2 weeks. So you know what that means. My email is going to be clogged up. I have to head to medical this morning to do my routine, every 2 year HIV test. So I have to do that. I have to get a bunch of referrals because I'm on a base where they don't provide a lot of services. So I have to do that. I have to schedule. There's a lot of things going on with myself too. And it's just I feel like sometimes people can be selfish and expect you to just be there for them, and it's okay to be there for them, but they have to realize that you might have some stuff going on too. That's why when I have issues, I, number one, take it to God, because He always has the room and the time to listen. And then if I do take an issue to someone else, I try not to overbear them too much with what the issue is. If there's a close friend, I might give them a synopsis of what happened, and we might discuss it. But it's not me coming back to their desk every single day talking about this problem. It's not me texting them when I get off work, because when I get off work, I don't know what this person has going on. This person might have had a really bad day too, and then I'm just dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping. And I think people just need to be aware of that. No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to share things with your friends because those are your friends. You shouldn't be able to share things with your spouse because that's your spouse or your parents. I'm just saying that people should be more aware of how much they are dumping on other people, and sometimes step back and say, is this person that I'm dumping on, shoot, are they even okay? Are they okay? Because that person might not be okay, and that person might be setting aside whatever's going on with them for you. And if they're passionate or care about you, that's just going to be something else that's weighing down on them too. So be very aware of how much you're giving to other people. Personally, how much of your energy, negative energy that you're giving to other people, because you could be in turn breaking that person down as well. I really try to be aware of that. Even like, I know I can be like, I can ramble and go off at the mouth and stuff like that. This truck better stay in his lane. He is swerving. Excuse me. I know that I can ramble, and sometimes I have to check myself mid-conversation. I'm like, okay, how long have I been talking to this person about this subject? And they might be willing to, they might be like, no, tell me. But that's their personality. There's some people who can't turn people away when they're going through something. Just show up for yourself. If someone is bringing something on your life that is mentally like draining, because we know that there are parasites. We know that there are mentally draining people in your life. You don't have to be rude about it, but tell them that, you know what, I am going to pray for you if that's what you do. All right, I'll be available tomorrow, or I'll be available at this time, but don't let them drain you. Don't let them drain you. Don't let them suck the life out of you, because then you'll be having your problems and their problems too. And then when their problems are fixed, guess what? Yours might not be, and then you might have a problem with that person too, and they might not even be in your life anymore. And that's just another issue that you have to deal with. It's not worth it. You have to start showing up for yourself. You have to start speaking up for yourself and saying, you know what? Whatever you're going through right now, I completely empathize, but right now I'm not in the mind space. You don't have to tell them what's wrong. I'm not in the mind space to take all of that on right now. So we're gonna let's go get some coffee. Let's go take a walk. Let's go do whatever, and let's try to think of something positive that we can promote out in the atmosphere, instead of just sitting here talking about this draining thing over and over and over again. I'm not doing that anymore. Like, if something bad happens in my life with a person or a thing or work, I'm going to try to deal with it and then move on. Deal with it and move on. And I have a therapist, so if I can't move on, I'll sit down and talk to her about it, because that's what she's getting paid the big bucks for, right? But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you on the way to work. Gosh, these emails. See, I'm not even about to let these emails bother me. I have to do cyber awareness training, because I was supposed to do it on the 15th, but I was on leave. Got a lot of stuff to do this morning, but I'm not about to let it drain me. I'm taking my sweet time getting to work. I'm taking my absolute sweet time. I know what I have to do, but I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing. I'm going to take this day, grab this day by the cojones, and I don't even know if I said, is it cojones or cojones? You know what I mean. I'm going to grab this day by the day and keep it going. So I hope you guys are having a blessed one, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.